Most of the houses that I build are houses that I've drawn and designed myself. I never went to school for it or anything. We built so many houses. When I was working for a construction company when I started out, we did a lot of high-end stuff with a lot of design. The stuff I learned that I liked always stayed in my mind. And then as I started building, I started learning about, what most people want. And, just kind of put them together and started sketching. We look through magazines, you get a picture of an outside of a house you like, and another house might have a floor plan design that something about it you like, and I just try to put them all together and design it from there. That's how we did this house, as a matter of fact, is from 5 pictures, similar features on the outside, and, picked and choose what we liked and started with the outside and then went inside and tried to make it all work. Here in Fox Hollow, the subdivision that I live in, we have a couple of retirement style homes, single levels in the 2,500 square foot range. I like to use a lot of brick. We use granite countertops in the kitchens, and most of the higher end stuff now we try to direct towards retirement people. We've been working on a lot of, starter first-time homes, affordable housing, and they're a little simpler. The main thing is we're trying to make something affordable that's big enough for a family, a husband and wife and 2 kids, the dog. We're trying to create the American dream. And in those houses, we still are doing all the hardwood floors, ceramic tile. We don't really use granite countertops in them unless people come in and that's something they really want. But we use maple cabinets, we use wood edge countertops, stainless steel appliances, ceramic tile in all the baths and laundry room. And usually the first floor is hardwood. All the master baths have double vanities, enlarged shower, bathtub units. In the higher end houses we put jacuzzis and tile showers. But there's really not a whole lot of difference between the starter homes and the higher end stuff. Just a little bit in the design to keep the cost down. And it's more functional, it's a little simpler design to keep the cost down. But most of the upgrades are the same. The building process is all the same. Everybody that works for me, we have a great relationship. There's not a boss-employee relationship. When I show up on the job, it's, hey JT, we talk about the weather, we talk about the kids, we talk about the family. And, there's a lot of loyalty. I'm not out trying a different sub on every job, trying to get the best price. I'm after, we have a system that works. These guys know the quality that I'm after. So it's really, they do the high-end houses and they do the starter homes. And, like I said, everything is done the same way. Same guys do the hardwood, the trim, the paint. And we've had a relationship for now, I guess it's been about 5 years. And it's all the same people. I mean, it's really no, a lot of these bigger companies shop around. It's always the best price. It's always, and we try to make everything as affordable as possible and keep the cost control down and, keep the price the best we can without giving up quality. Most of these guys rely on me to stay busy and for all their work. So being that the case, they keep their prices down. I keep them busy so they have no downtime, which helps keep the cost down. So it's really a great system for all of us. Every day I spend a little time in the office in the morning, make sure everything's ordered, everything's taken care of and bills are paid, and then I go out in the field and I stop by every job and talk to every sub and make sure everybody's schedules are working together. And, it's mostly face-to-face. As soon as I leave the job, somebody remembers something we need to talk about. That's where the phones are great. Everybody's on the walkie-talkie now. So we really have good communication, and we're always talking about next month's job now. So everybody's kind of prepared for what, and sometimes things slow down a little and they gauge to that speed, and when things pick up, we know it and it's time. We got to put in a few weekends, and everybody's on board with whatever it takes to get it done. One thing I've always focused on with my subcontractors is I don't believe that there's such thing as a jack of all trades. I believe that everybody has their niche. We all specialize. I started as a framer, and that's what I know, and that's why I draw plans. That's been always my main focus. And then when I first started building, I had a lot to learn, and then I got together with the right people and, talking with them, and from what I've learned over the years, I've learned a lot about everybody's trade. But I still don't call myself a jack of all trades, but I have the right people backing me. And I've learned enough about each trade to know what specs we need in the house, what I don't want, how things have to be. And we have an understanding with all the subs that, regardless of what they do on everybody else's job, this is the way JT Enterprises does it. There's no question, once they get on my job, they may or may not turn the page to, our rule book, but they know when they get there that they have to, do it the JT Enterprise way.